Bangladesh, not having played T20 cricket since he so held in that series, 3 matches against Australia at Mount.
It's a question of having a look at the wicket. Ideal opportunity, and some of the team his best both in the air with marking ground, immediately latching onto it and getting an extra spin. Oh, what solid start! I'll give him a lot of. It's a very, very good start.
Just a handful, and here there's a lot. Batted.
So good. Gets into line. That's it. He takes a good-looking shot. Very compact.
Amazing that in a one-day international, and this is what this fella does. Moved across onto off stump. It creates that.
Down the wicket once again. That throw. Now the players feel that I think he's going to be caught short. This was.
Keep umpire to direct at keeper in. Give me your side angle.
Decision. The first wicket. Though without bothering the scorers. His T20 career into his 9th innings. Run out is going to just a good start. Oh, nicely played. Down the wicket he goes.
The Bangladesh bowlers lengths up.
Really went charging down, and mindset by New Zealand. Star Bank is the first European joint venture bank. Yes.
Couple of years now. Did Rupin Mondal. This is the final to really try to mess.
With which he played that away, just and placing it very nicely for another.
Clear eyes. Been shown because the power play.
Hat is going to find the boundary. It's gone a little quiet here. With the
there is still a place for this. Call it a non-drive. Yes, it's gone square.
Oh, now being cheeky. Extraordinary shot. Just using
and seam out there because of the overhead. It's been a run fest. New men into the team. They've been.
Yeah. He was short, the batter.
Because Clark gives up Cleveland all the time in the world and a lot of.
Now
To bowl with just 2 men out.
Look at that. The swivel and the.
Clever batting. Bangladesh to bring a spin on inside the power play. To bowl with just 2 men out.
Nicely onto the bat.
But you're spot on. We thought there might have been a.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. It has been.
Hey, good afternoon. Again, Dane Cleaver, but you're spot on. We thought there might have been a. Yeah, they're both like to you, crease, Cardinal Clark, and they're not. Great.
The timing that I have. Yes, there was a moment it looked like he might have stopped it, but
First look at covered. It's safe for saying a little bit uncomfortable.
it's a little bit uncomfortable. 49 of this 27.
We mix up, sweep. Gosh, this outfield's
Just above 10 runs in an over. He goes for the real one because he's got finer.
again is back over the
Into the stands.
an easy swing of the bat. Nice piece, flighted beautifully. Meters back over the off, managed to find the fit.
Going above 10.5 runs in an over area. This will go for a boundary. Lucky over.
And wide as well. Hands at it. Got a good piece of it.
And spoils the over. 90 for 1. Batting at the moment. There you go.
How far? Ended up having
Saif Hassan was the field.
maybe carries. Just stood there in time off the field.
He
But calling the coin today.
And he's picked up another boundary.
It was mentioned earlier, obviously, at the toss, but calling the coin today.
It's underneath the ball, so you get.
Second 50 for New Zealand's teammates.
Now that is a beautiful shot. Such a wonderful shot. The umpire in favour of the bowler. Yeah, I think one before in this over.
Could to get potential. Didn't bother reviewing it. New Zealand 99 for 2.
Strikes for Bangladesh. Now batter might feel best of stats when it comes to the someone who likes to take some time. Welcome, ST Ackerman.
Put yourself in now. You need to and getting Clark as much strike as he can.
Crowd slowly but gradually. Switch.
Play.
Productive. Clark moves on to
Play.
leg by given.
Most confident in the appeal, and he's the one that.
Son. Rugby team will be so proud today.
Just the 33 done his job well.
As the leading run scorer in the recently
Cartoon Clark has.
hope for after being sent to bat, leading his side for the first.
Wide, threw it down the leg
Which is made in T20I 50.
side. And he just, but a lovely half century. Dragged his length back and made it all.
Richard was equal to the task. Sixes up front from New Zealand. Word delivery. Let mid off. The shot is
Then handed the captaincy, so he just nudged himself outside leg stump there. But Tunzim keeps the ball away.
Jacob smile on the offside, but he manages to
Give himself room outside leg stump, but Tunzim keeps the ball away off and is caught by Richard in the deep. Bit of a hiccup, 117 for 4.
Croft, who struck 7 sixes. Last 30 balls, 30
In internationals, because it's just a very one-side, 260 is not a number here.
This is Kelly for you.
And a sweeper on the offside is always a right hand. You get value for
Given the opportunity to lead the side.
ball out the back of the hand, or it's just a cutter side of the ball. Not only does it take pace off,
It was inside the circle. Good to free his arms. He was over number 14, New Zealand. One. And get out. And Mahdi.
excellent over. New Zealanders. Because now the bowling all-rounders.
In the last 5 over, butterflies in his stomach. Because we bowlers, Richard has bowled well.
But stayed with the umpires. Had it been
Kelly reverses.
so that it goes over the fielder at short farm.
Once the boundaries were drawing out.
Yes, it's such a good that it goes over the fielder at short farm. But once he's changed his position and goes
And he goes. One catch drop, couple of close.
the non-striker going a better
Oh, just turn down the leg side.
things.
Very nicely done. Using 1 for 5. Boundary. Last ball of the previous over.
Things very good from Rishad Hussain, apart from that
Now, cheap
back flip.
ball there. But the result isn't.
Very left in the ODI. Few chances. Just a little bit away. That is a very good shot.
Down the leg side.
He can't.
All the way. Just a little.
Nearly average 15. That ODI is so good. Again, but sails over for the match.
Clarkson.
That is a beautiful shot.
And it's going to go to the boundary. They put it away to the boundary. For
Batters have been very, very keen. Beautiful.
the most expensive. And he's trying to. This time round, another boundary. And next is space.
Earlier, instead of trying to go over the top on the offside, so he goes reverse.
Shot, it's up. He's going to get it quite easily. Let Tanzim Saqib call for it.
A little bit on a quicker side. And Tanzim Hassan Saqib does the rest. For Nick Kelly, he's gone for 39.
Nah, that's
Easy picking, but she'll have to put it away.
That's been punished. A freebie over the boundary.
In the middle there's an opportunity. They're in 6.
Middle of the bat, they've gone for the. He tries close.
It cramps the batter.
In the field, extra cover goes. And excellent. Bowling to his field.
Would want to do is to finish off nicely here so far. Again, the Yorker length.
He trusts about gets.
Again, searching for the Yorker. It doesn't get the distance. Yes, it will run long way in front of him. He's
Slot and managing to get a hand to it. And they can do it from Ripon Mondal.
very good. Terrific from Ripon Mondal.
I think the Bangladesh to a run out. Cleaver 51.
Bangladesh and New Zealand, and it's felt that the 170, 180 mark
With the Bangladesh bowlers through the middle, the outfield.
period where Bangladesh scrapped back 0.6. That might be an area where near that 200 mark. Nevertheless, of rain in the afternoon. The light middle, Ghazi Sohail and Morshe middle. There's some exciting, of course, the Bangladesh batters. Because Tom Latham, unfortunately, for Bangladesh, along with
The one-day series, be looking
from the right hand, and I'd be interested to know your ball to swing away from them for room.
down the wicket. Saif Hassan, first bit of runs for Bangladesh.
This boundary bringing up Saif Hassan's 2020 cricket as a whole, but what a lovely he was trying to hit that but deep third. Look at Matt Fisher now. It's not
in the back.
wonderful stroke.
Just too short and wide in any format.
Raw pace is that when it's not in an ODI, but on another day, it's given not out, there'll be a question. There's far too many of you here. I'm going to go with not as this once before in Chattogram, and that was 100 and beat.
Good. First up, look close.
Won't go for 4 because it wasn't quite middle. What it looked like such a
There was Kelly, new to the captaincy.
used to hearing Tom Latham's voice.
It's also the more you get used to going to a certain.
How safe going at less than a runner ball. You just start.
You obviously know that you almost show, but tight enough. Short.
Round.
All the way. No. 6, 2 without loss.
Delivery of the over, and then it was called a wide round.
A good position, didn't he? Be talking about that for a while, I'm sure.
Down. You can't put your hands on your head. You got to recover.
It's consistent.
Or during the ODI series, and they have hand very, very quickly. Bit of an error, and they're going to get buys.
Bangladesh batters make full use being taken. Same balls here.
Just one remaining of the power play.
Well, it's not a rollicking start.
All That's a good, it's a decent size. So you got 17 or 15.
T20I series here in Chattogram. We're into the final of the power play.
They're going at a rate of above 7. The manner that they were thinking about. So
One
first talking about wickets in hand, and maybe the manner that they were thinking about. So away from the boundary row, but still not enough to go.
Bangladesh lost 2,600 runs. One and finds the fielder.
Yeah, it has looked to play the aggressively.
They need to build up a partnership. 5 scoring 700 and
Stats there, and he's
rightly Atabai.
Yeah, what a wonderful over. He's also picked up the wicket of Saif.
Single to finish the over. Good one. 83 confirmation from the. He comes in the most experienced. Little.
Yeah, when you have this kind of a total, straight away he goes reverse 13. Make that 13 deliveries done since.
New Zealand in this format, and the fourth.
Really good connection, 81 meters.
The result even better.
Yeah, deliveries to pick up a bound. Yeah, it was in the slot, no real turn. It's good connect.
Lack of pace under.
Is whether it pitched outside the.
Keep rolling. For ball tracking, please. Yes. Original decision not out. Pitching field. Mac standby. Not out.
Confirmation. Balls were dot deliveries, then a 6.
Yeah, the challenge for Tanzila.
Runs. Started to lose control of the. Just couldn't connect from 10 inches of 183.
Number of occasions, again, it hasn't come.
Eyeing that block hole.
Christchurch, Canterbury.
Will fall short of the fielder. The fielder's head will get a bound.
Almost nice to pick up a boundary in the innovative fielder. It goes over.
Unsettled Sodhi playing that.
This is a short fine, but a really open space. More important, it's bisect those two. If you look at that
Fielder, a valiant effort, but not enough. Lidon gets another.
It's a good shot. It's a travel and just goes, and the next fielder right next to him.
Googly. This is good. This is good from the two.
Who's faced all 4 deliveries. The Googly.
Ish Sodhi get.
Yeah, he's Shodhi onto the onside. Keep slow. So if you miss it, Litton Dash gone for 21.
50s with the strike rate of 120. He's here because of this.
On stumps because the Litton with cheeky pays a big price.
A successful over comes to an end from so. Not finding that mojo in the middle.
Was from Leicester. Seam Tanzil Hassan, but
Ridoy as usual.
he's been good in the region against 61. So he's hoping that they find.
That's good. That's very good. Only a single in Bangladesh and a pioneer in the transparent and pure banking. 7 for 2, and it's all ruins the over.
A lot of work to be done. Comparison at this. Bangladesh 76.
Always in the game, whether it be with.
Wow, very control and a well-judged catch.
Always in the game, whether it be with. Makes a tough catch. Look, he's such good form over the last few months. In a little bit of trouble here. 77 for.
Have to pat out of his skin. He's taken 2 already. His googlies and is enticed.
The international wicket taker for New Zealand, and he writes his name in history.
Takes a few. The top, there's a fielder at car corner.
over his head. Toward Ridoi.
He just used the depth nicely. First ball of Sodhi. Can't afford to. And he goes. He didn't quite time it then.
Try and hit it over the umpire's head.
Walks across. Is excellent form. Burber's going to sail away. The runs are coming.
No signs of the shoulder injury. All that gets him on into that.
I'll go in his space to free his.
They lose a wicket.
Quick fire partnership so flow. They need the. Oh, shuffles across.
Delivery.
Long. That is ball. And the full flourish of the bat.
Real delivery.
Out of the fielder. Good. Ridoi here. Oh, it's a foothold, the yokel length. 0.43. The crowd. Pervez is sending him on. Run. Has been a good job. Oh, so which he intended. Check covers. And they got.
New Zealand seem well ahead. You almost feel as though there's a little bit of in attendance, and now on the edge of their seat there's a little.
Ridor is taking weights on that to try and manufacture. A little annoyed with himself where Bangladesh came back with in a similar kind of period with the bat. This
has given the locals some serious.
29 of 11 balls between. Free flowing his batting will be. Oh,
And deep third, excuse me.
Lovely, the man as soon as he showed and ensure that we use the pace.
Fisher, when you've got a backward point circle, the direction of your short side, because if he can expose that offside.
The batter's now getting the sentence 119 for 3. Well, bank in Bangladesh, the pioneer in the banking. Look at the comparison. There were Dilly taking along. 3 of 14 balls so far. That's not going to.
Level with Tim Southey. Played a whole heap of more matches as well.
Sodhi is bringing in his and dry out the runs. Put the so very important for New Zealand to get.
As they get closer to the last couple.
Well, it does. Bounce was on. This has been. That's shot.
Way towards the bleachers.
Oh, that's into the crowd. They're racing along towards the top.
Tight arms to come around the wicket till it's into their hitting zone. They way towards the bleachers.
7-6 in addition. He has to read.
They're getting themselves into position now, Bangladesh. To shut that first.
Uh-oh. Good what he's with the intention of trying to attract him a big shot, but good work. Balls it wide.
Goes through with it, and it's cut.
On cue, as HT said. This time that shot trying to go big and hope.
Bail out of the stroke because he's been deceived. Goes through with it, and it's kicks the breakthrough. And now he goes for 28. Bangladesh. It's a hard into the pitch.
I reckon this is game on. They were looking really 61 of just 29 deliveries. Smith. Special. Hello, Hamish. Oh, direct hit.
As
Nexus Spade not out. And everybody in the stand. But in the what a shot!
That is a ridiculous, like a lap. Look at the bowler.
That is in the stands. Lovely, lovely shot from Rhythm.
What are we after?
He'll put you to the third. One bounce,
Well fielded.
but he's so. He'll put you to the third. One bounce, 3. 25 and.
Yeah, a few free hits there.
He's seeing the ball. 25 coming off that over. On the last ball of the previous over. Hamish. Full tall level.
Slow start with the bat in hand. They've won in a canter, haven't they?
What a partnership this has.